on into the room, the Coachable, Teachable, Trainable, post your city and state where you are actually chiming in from and getting this information. On today, we are actually discussing Beyond the Bio, Crafting an Irresistible Online Presence. I'm Brand Master Martina Britt Yelverton, your cash flow queen and founder of the #1 legal tax hack to hire your kids in your own home-based business, so should you choose to do so. And I am typically online each Tuesday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, helping you guys to get your assets in order. Okay, I help struggling entrepreneurs who are stuck and struggling and starting up in this entrepreneurial journey to get your assets in order so that you can attract the people who need what it is that you have to offer. And so on this week, we're taking a deep dive into client attraction and showing you guys some behind the scenes ways that we are transparently pivoting, shifting, moving things around here inside of the agency so that you guys can understand this Q3 pivot, okay? So if you want to learn how to optimize your website, social media profiles, and online content to attract your ideal client, customer, prospect, interested, struggling entrepreneur just like yourself, then today is the live that you want to be watching. So is your online presence just a digital business card, or is it a client attraction magnet? Think about that and ask yourself that question as we move into today's education. Today, we're transforming your digital footprint into a powerful lead magnet machine. Okay, so some key points that we're going to cover today are the difference between a passive and an active online presence. We're going to talk about ways to optimize your website, your social media profiles like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the likes. Going to craft possibly a couple of compelling headlines and call to actions across those platforms for you to be able to see how we're going to shift and change a few things up here, and how to leverage your W2 experience in your own line narrative. And so that's the information that you're putting out here, that you're talking about, that you are actually posting in content. And if you're not posting it, then that is exactly what you should be doing. So I want to welcome you guys back, you brand architects, you stuck or struggling entrepreneurs. I want to help you guys get your assets in order. And again, this week we're talking about changes that you may need to shift and pivot and make in your online presence, okay? So for seasoned professionals who are actually transitioning from the W2 job into your online presence, this is often going to be the first impression that you make here in the entrepreneurial space. And many of you may have already utilized profiles like LinkedIn because from your corporate days, that is the first thing that you do with regards to, hey, I'm coming from the corporate world and I'm moving out here into the online space. And I'm told that LinkedIn is where business profiles lie, where the journey is, and that is true. But the question is, are they optimized to actually attract entrepreneurial clients? Are your websites and other social media channels speaking directly to the problems that you now solve? Those are two very important questions that you want to ask yourself. And as you go down through any of the education and training that we're going forward with, then the Emergency Branding Fix-It Kit emphasizes the clarity that you need to make this shift. It's going to extend directly to your online visibility, because we need to transform your digital spaces from your passive information to your active lead generation information. And we want to pull those people who you may be interested in helping them transition as well. And so first, let's talk about your website's homepage and about section if you happen to already have a website. If not, you want to take this exact same information that I'm talking about changing, and you may be the individual who actually has to create it. You have to start with it, okay? So giving you some perspective on this, the first thing is that your homepage should immediately tell visitors who you help, what problem you solve, and how you do it uniquely. Let me say that again and louder for the people in the back. The first thing that your homepage should immediately tell visitors is that who you help, what problem you solve, and how you do it uniquely. So let's see if I can get a separate screen up here really quick. I'll go over to my YouTube channel. select to share the screen here so that you guys can see it. Don't think I'll be sharing any audio today, but just in case, let's go ahead and get it on and popping and prepared. Go to the home page. And let's move myself on out of the way here, bring that to the stage so you guys can see it. So the first thing we're going to do is let's talk about the YouTube channel real quick here. When you come to the YouTube channel, the first thing that you see here at the top is, the community.martina.yelverton.com, graphic web, social media branding. That's the first thing that should jump out to you and say, hey, this person is exactly the trifecta that I need. She's the go-to girl and a legacy-driven brand coach for me, the stuck and struggling entrepreneur. So that is the first thing that you see to understand this is, what did I just say? Who I help. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. So let's grab another one here. Let's look at another profile that we may have, see if it does exactly what it is that you endeavor for it to do. When you come here, this particular profile tells you that the brand master is a certified business coach, branding professional, helping entrepreneurs to visualize, organize a simplified brand that attracts and serves their ideal qualified customer or client. Again, this is what you want to see when you go to the first 2, 3, 4 online presences that you have. The question that I said was, again, let's see if I can get myself back on the screen. There we go. The question that I said was, again, who you help, what problem you solve, and how you do it uniquely. Okay, so let's pull myself back up onto the screen here so I can show you guys it yet again. What does it say? I help people who want help. All right. I prepare content live on live Watch Me Work Wednesdays. And when you join our free brand new agency group and it tells you where to get it, you can ask any business or brand or business questions. Again, what did I say it needs to do? It needs to say who you help, the problem you solve, and how you do it uniquely. Not everybody's going to invite you to their community free, number one. Not everybody's going to provide a specified time where they are live giving you information, giving you answers that you're looking for. Why? Because there are gatekeepers out here. There's no gatekeeping here, okay? And your about section isn't just your bio. It's also your entrepreneurial origin story, connecting for your particular industry, W-2 wisdom to your current mission. You want to ensure that you have clear call to actions that lead to whatever your free product is. Everywhere you go, everywhere you end up at on my profiles will say, join the group, the community. Find more additional free ways to get in contact with me here. In this particular action and in this description, it will also continue to tell you guys the emergency branding fix-it kit and your brand audit call are some of the most important steps that you need to do. A lot of times when you come into the community, I'll also say that you can go ahead and get an assessment. Go ahead and complete an assessment. So here's one area when you come into the community. I promise you I unpinned this earlier. There we go. Wonder why that didn't stick. Anyway, when you come into the area, I'm going to tell you about the Watch Me Work Wednesdays, which will transition this link to say at midnight. Also, how you can get your VIP days, how you can get an assessment, and then also if you're interested in learning more about AI, by the month. There are experts that are inside of this DBC group giving you that information. All of your points of contact, all of your CTAs need to be clear. You can see it clearly says links here. If you're looking for more information here, looking just in the thing is going to tell you YouTube, StreamYard, Facebook Live, Canva, High Level. This is just giving you a general idea of what it is that I do. If I can remember here, there's a way that you can view this as the person, because this is not what it's going to look like when you come here. It's going to look a little bit different for you guys. My brain is not letting me find the option. I know that's not it, but like on Facebook, I can show you on Facebook because I do know where that one is. So when you come here, you're looking at the area that I would see because managing it. However, if you wanted to view it as an individual, then you'd be able to view it not by the managerial area over here. Let's see if I hit switch now. There we go. View as. This is what it would look like if you were to land on the Family First Designs group page. This is how it would look to you. And again, here on the left-hand side, you're going to see any of the call to actions, any of the additional links, how to see, get, do, move through, and get more information. Okay, you want to make sure that's visible on every single main page that a person gets to for you. Okay, this is crucial for many people who are searching up and who are going to Google you, because they gon' Google you. All right. The second thing that you need to think about with regards to what you're doing is any of your past roles, making sure that you optimize your headline, your about section to reflect your new entrepreneurial identity. So even though right now I'm using my platform to show you, and I have been an entrepreneur for 20 plus years, I'm showing you a person transitioning from looking you up on LinkedIn and seeing your strategic roles as, let's say, a senior project manager. Then you need to be thinking, I need to put project management consulting for, and then whoever your target entrepreneur that you're trying to help, or strategic advisor helping W-2 professionals launch profitable ventures. Something that lets an individual know, I may be a W-2 worker now, however, I am a strategic advisor helping W-2 professionals do something. I am a project management consultant for W-2 transitioning professionals, or something like that. You want to be able to connect your past achievements to your future client solutions. Okay. And you want to be able to do that when you're actually setting up your profiles, when you're putting in your about information, who it is that you specifically target, who it is that you speak directly to. This is one of the areas that you want to be able to make that adjustment. So let's go out of the exit view as, and let's go in here and let's make a slight adjustment based on exactly what we have here. For me, I love to do the simple copy and paste, because that may say exactly what I needed to say, and this may be where I want to, update and transition to make them all look the same. Why do we use the same information from one platform to another platform? For consistency, for repeatability, for referability, for familiarity. We want to make sure that a person sees the exact same information in multiple places so it sticks and it stays, and they can easily find you, and refer you. Okay? So you want to make sure that you make slight adjustments like that. Now, in some places you'll see where it may say, Watch Me Work Wednesdays, it may specify 9 p.m. We're moving that to the midnight hour because that's what worked before. So if it ain't fit, it ain't broken, we ain't gonna fix it. If it ain't what the marketplace wants, then the marketplace will decide that maybe 9 p.m. would have worked better, but from previous conversations and previous views and previous comments and questions, the midnight hours seem to work extremely well for people. Okay. So with regards to the third aspect, we're talking about not just LinkedIn profile, but social media profiles at large, like Facebook, Instagram. Even if these aren't your primary lead generation channels, you just heard me say consistency is key. Ensure your bios are updated, your profile pictures are professional, and your content hits at your new direction. Get your assets in order if that's what your hashtag is, or whatever your hashtag may be, strategic oversight, whatever your hashtag may be. What did we just call you? We called you a strategic advisor. We called you a project management consultant. Whatever your hashtag may be, you want to make sure to use that philosophy to ensure every digital touch point is aligned. I'm just using to get your assets in order. The brand master, brand you, educate you, help you get your assets in order. All of that I'm saying to give you an example. Remember, your online presence is there 24/7. It is your salesperson for you. It needs to be clear, compelling, and constantly working to attract your ideal client. The goal is to make it irresistible. There is no reason that you would not say, oh, wait a minute, she helps people who want help. I need some help. And she's giving away live content and she's actually allowing us to come into a community where we can ask her business and branding questions, yeah, I need to go ahead and click and at minimum follow her. When I'm seeing this information, at minimum, I need to go ahead and jump in and at least subscribe to her, select the bell, get notifications. At minimum, I need to go ahead and join her community so I can get in here and figure out what other people are in this group doing. At minimum, these are the things that I need to do. Okay. So again, when your information is clear, then it is irresistible for them to come and join you. So again, we want to make sure we duplicate that across multiple platforms. So even though you have a smaller realm of area for you to do that on an IG and on a TikTok, I think on TikTok you got like one line of information. At least here, on your profile, you have a little bit more space here. Brand master, always marketing you. The goal is to brand you, educate you, and help you get your assets in order. Go to girl, 9-time published author, certified business coach. We need to update the address because we actually have moved. So let's see where and how to do that. Let's see if it will allow us to make that small shift. We're doing this live. And I don't do much here inside of IG. Y'all remember last week y'all were laughing at me actually making some of these changes in here. See how quickly we were able to find the insights compared to last time. So I don't know where I make the update to my address at. Let's see. This is where I would think I would do it. But unless I'm overlooking it. Let's go back and look at it again. Like, I don't know where it grabbed my address from because my address has changed. I'm no longer in Nightdale. Well, I'll figure that out. And I'll make sure that it gets updated. So probably next time you guys look at this, it'll be updated. But you want to make sure that you go to all of your platforms and you look through and you do a triage on your business. You actually pay attention to things you may need to update. Again, Brandmaster helping you get your assets in order. Community.martinabrityelverton.com. Easy peasy, quick, able to find. Okay. You want to make sure you do this across all of your platforms so it's always easy to locate you. Okay. Making sure that your message is consistent across all of your platforms is one of the top priorities that you need to do. So no matter where you're found, consistently a person ends up at the same end result. They may start out on a journey, meet you for the first time, and if you're confusing, you're chaotic, you're over the top, too much for them, they don't understand what, when, where, how, then you are going to lose them. In this current day and age, we don't have time to be losing no leads. None, nil, not a single one. Okay? So you may be thinking the first objection that may be coming to your mind is, I'm not tech savvy. Optimizing my online presence seems overwhelming. Guess what, guys? You don't need to be a tech expert. We're focusing on strategic content and messaging, not complex coding. So even if you take the opportunity to download the Emergency Branding Fix-It Kit, it will provide the simple, actionable steps that you see me briefing here quickly, because you may not have set up a profile on one of the platforms that I'm mentioning, or you may not be on social media at all. My 45 to 65 plus year old males may not be interested in it. You may have been in the rig, you may have been in the boardroom. You didn't have time to go out here and start social media, so the Fix It Kit will help you do that. It's going to provide simple, actionable steps. It's about clarity, not complexity. So don't overthink it. Get the dirty programming out your mind and open your mind up to what you need to be able to make this transition. You also may have the objection that my network is mostly corporate. How do I attract the entrepreneurial clients that I'm actually interested in becoming? Number one, be the person. According to Stephanie J. Sanders, be the person you never had, but luckily for you guys, you have me to help you along this journey. But be the person. The first in the 3 rules that come directly from the good old word are be, do, and have. So you must be and become the person so that you can show others what you did actually by you doing the action so that you can have the entrepreneurial success that you are looking to have. So your corporate network is actually a gold mine. Many in that same network are considering the same transition that you are making. So by clearly articulating your new value, and you are becoming the go-to expert for their entrepreneurial journey, you'll be able to show the pivot, the subtle pivot that you're making to those existing connections that you currently have, so you'll be able to show them the easiest path to get it done. I hope you guys are, well open to receive that. So today we have learned how to transform your online presence into a client attraction magnet by optimizing your web presence, your LinkedIn profile, social media platforms that you currently use with a clear message and compelling call to actions. I hope you guys received that because I promise you it is not as difficult as you are trying to make it. Don't make it harder than it is. Okay, guys? So, if this information resonates with you and you are ready to make your online presence irresistible, your next steps are to number 1, like the button below this video, whatever platform you're watching it on, whatever platform you're catching the replay on. Definitely comment below and let me know specifically which I just lost my train of thought. Which platform you will optimize first this week? Whether you're going to look at your overall LinkedIn presence or any of your social media profiles, or if you've already set up a website, which one of these platforms are you going to go in and optimize first? Right? Like I said below, definitely subscribe to the channel for more insights into digital branding because I drop this information consistently inside of the community. If you'll go through any of my YouTube, which is probably the most organized place other than the community, of course, where you can find content, and definitely look in the description below for the free emergency branding fix-it kit, for the checklist of the online presence optimization steps that I just walked you through, and you are available to book a free 50-minute brand audit call. That link is only available on the branding fix-it kit. So when you do that, you'll be able to get your personalized feedback session of 15 minutes with me to figure out what is your next move beyond the emergency branding fix-it kit. I'm excited about this journey for you guys. I hope you are as well. And I look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if this is a Tuesday, then you'll be looking at Wednesday's content at 1 p.m. or the Watch Me Work Wednesday at midnight.